I didn't even know about this Taiwanese language.
You're a teacher. You're failing the students. Language for old people. 我都拜赖打. Does Taiwanese have a written language?
Yes.
我来到了政大，来这边是因为我要给演讲，特别是讲给一些外国学生听的。哼哼，你猜猜看，我今天要跟他们讲什么呢 ？Well， 收到邀请的时候有提到说，台语歌的部分。既收台语歌之外，我也会在这边介绍一下这个语言，因为哈哈 ，If today has proved anything， 大家还是不够了解。而且你想，就是外国朋友、外国学生不够了解没关系，他还有机会，他正在学习嘛。但是他如果跟台湾当地的人学的话，很危险呢，就是到处都有一些错的资讯。所以今天要让他知道这些历史、这些事实，然后希望可以引起他们对学习台语的兴趣。其实我当初申请大学的时候也有考上政大，然后有来参观一下，但是那时候应该是我觉得外国同学会有一点太多，然后我想要如饥水素一点，我怕受他们的影响，就会讲英文啊或是什么，所以我就选了台大。
A warm welcome to Tristan.
I would like to ask everyone what their impression is of the Taiwanese language. You may know where I'm going with this, but please be honest. There's a survey that you can answer anonymously with. Think of it from the perspective of if French is a romantic language, then Taiwanese is a blank. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll start from the bottom here. The first one I got was difficult. 好凶, 好凶. So like very aggressive. And this one is longer. It says it's like language for old people to me because whenever I catch the sounds of Taiwanese anywhere, there would be some old women probably gossiping. Weird and complex. Certain words in the Taiwanese language sounds like Japanese. You would be correct.
Yeah.
Because there are a lot of foreign loan words like otobai. It's from the word autobike, which is like motorcycle. So it's a loan word from a loan word. Then you have lighter, laita. Somewhat owns a lot of deep meaning in each character. Okay, interesting, interesting. Then we'll just take a show of hands, let's say. Yeah, somebody on the left here, a guy, he's eating betel nut, and his job is driving this truck around. And then we have a different person on the right, this guy. He's a rocket scientist, and he makes and sends rockets out into space. So if you had to guess, based on your impression, which of these people do you think would be the Taiwanese speaker if you could only pick one? All right, if it's the guy on the left, raise your hand. You gotta be honest with me. Okay, and does anybody think it's the guy on the right? Okay. Well, that's good. So the guy on the right is a Taiwanese scientist, professor, and is the Director General of Taiwan's Space Agency. And namely, he speaks and teaches in Taiwanese.
第一步就是爱把这个仪器给送入去太空。第一步就是要有火箭。各位了解火箭是一个相当复杂的系统工程。
The rocket that was in the previous slide has Taiwanese on it. Has the Taiwanese for rocket on it. He's very adamant on speaking in Taiwanese when he teaches too. We're made to believe doesn't happen. Like all of the educational stuff, it happens in Mandarin, Chinese, or English. And that some sort of science or professional dialect just doesn't happen in Taiwanese. You want to take a break now?
中场休息就有一位同学过来跟我说话。
I feel like I should point out in my response.
Yeah.
When I wrote, I was actually talking about traditional Mandarin.
So you just weren't aware of the language before, or?
I didn't even know it. I didn't even know about this Taiwanese language because most of the population uses Mandarin.
我有补充说明，分享语言地图。中场休息完之后，问大家一个非常简单的问题。
All right. So at this point in time, I feel like this should be a pretty easy question. Does Taiwanese have a written language? Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Yes. Wait.
you know?
Yes.
Really? Oh, okay. That's okay.
Whoever says Taiwan.
没关系，这也有补充说明。
Books and letters containing the languages were confiscated and burned. This rendered much of the population illiterate. Taiwanese could only be broadcasted for a short period of time each day. They had to be uncivilized, poor, or uneducated. So you could not have an educated person speaking in Taiwanese. On the bus ride over here, I was looking at Facebook and something popped up and the comment was, I'm a teacher in Taiwan. A teacher? I can teach you Taiwanese, but there's no written language, so it'll be kind of hard. And like, you're a teacher, how could you not know this? You're failing the students. People have just an improper impression of the people who speak the language, and they think they're uncivilized, poor, or uneducated. This is all like successful brainwashing that should have ended back in the 1980s, yet still continues to this day.
What inspired you to take the opportunity to sing in Thai? Like, what makes you take that kind of decision? But I think it's totally different what you already passed through inside this, because all the same time represents a country and you show to the world what it is itself. So it's a really big responsibility. So decide this.
Yeah, I found out like the language is so interesting and there's such a dark history behind it too, that I was like, definitely should. Are you considering singing in Taiwanese?